Homeward Bound, Daily Devotional by Ellen G. White. Satan cannot make you sin. April 7th. Then saith Jesus unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. Matthew chapter 4, verse 10. The tempter can never compel us to do evil. He cannot control minds unless they are yielded to his control. The will must consent. The faith must let go its hold upon Christ. Before Satan can exercise his power upon us, but every sinful desire we cherish affords him a foothold. Every point in which we fail of meeting the divine standard is an open door by which he can enter to tempt and destroy us, and every failure or defeat on our part gives occasion for him to reproach Christ. When Satan quoted the promise, He shall give his angels charge over thee, he omitted the words, to keep thee in all thy ways, that is, in all the ways of God's choosing. Jesus refused to go outside the path of obedience. While manifesting perfect trust in his Father, he would not place himself unbidden in a position that would necessitate the interposition of his Father to save him from death. He would not force Providence to come to his rescue and thus fail of giving us an example of trust and submission. Jesus declared to Satan, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. These words were spoken by Moses to the children of Israel when they thirsted in the desert and demanded that Moses should give them water, exclaiming, Is the Lord among us or not? Exodus chapter 17, verse 7. God had wrought miraculously for them, yet in trouble they doubted him and demanded evidence that he was with them. In their unbelief, they sought to put him to the test, and Satan was urging Christ to do the same thing. God had already testified that Jesus was his Son, and now to ask for proof that he was the Son of God would be putting God's word to the test, tempting him, and the same would be true of asking for that which God had not promised. It would manifest distrust and be really proving or testing him. We should not present our petitions to God to prove whether he will fulfill his word because he will fulfill it, not to prove that he loves us, but because he loves us. Without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. But faith is in no sense allied to presumption. Only those who have true faith are secure against presumption, for presumption is Satan's counterfeit of faith. Homeward Bound.